Once customers have completed the loan application and been approved, they will need to sign the contract called the System Purchase and Services Agreement, or PSA. When the customer goes through the financing application, we are checking their photo ID to ensure that they are who they say they are. Likewise, with the PSA, we need to ensure that the person's name on their ID matches the name on the contract and that they are the ones who signed the PSA. The PSA is the contract between Vivint and the customer, and the PSA details everything a customer needs to know about the services Vivint will provide. When the customer goes through the financing application, we are checking their photo ID to ensure they are who they say they are. Likewise, with the PSA, we need to ensure that the person's name on their ID matches the name on the contract, and they are the ones who signed the PSA. The PSA is the contract between Vivint and the customer. The PSA details everything a customer needs to know about the services Vivint will provide. The PSA details the payment amount and the duration of the contract, among many other terms. Every customer must sign the PSA. We will not provide services or equipment to any customer that does not sign a PSA. It's important that you clearly understand and outline for the customer the following information concerning the contract. You need to explain the length of the contract, whether it's 60 months or 42 months, the monthly services fee, the monthly cellular network maintenance upgrade fee, the total equipment fees, and whether these fees will be financed by Citizens One, Fortiva, or through a Vivint Retail Installment Contract, or RIC. If a customer is receiving financing from Citizens One or Fortiva, they will receive two separate bills, one from Citizens or Fortiva for the equipment financing, and another from Vivint for the monthly monitoring service. This needs to be explained to the customer. Please go over any applicable installation charges, confirm with the customer any down payment amounts. Customers are not required to include a down payment for their equipment. However, down payments amounts will decrease the monthly payments towards the retail installment contract or the financing loan. Vivint will also require the customer to perform a digital survey. We will record both video, audio, and a tactile response from the customer, ensuring that they understand the material terms of the contract and to ensure that you as the sales representative did your job. It's critical and it is required that the person signing the contract take the digital survey. The survey is meant to protect you, protect the company, and protect the customer, ensuring that they understand the terms of the contract. Do not coach on the survey. Do not talk over the customer during the survey and/or explain provisions in your own words. Do not answer for the customer, and do not allow anyone other than the loan applicant or the contract signer to take the survey. Failure to comply with these instructions will result in a fine or termination. Customers have the option to make lump sum payments with payments larger than their monthly payment towards the financed amount. This will reduce the number of months a customer must pay, but will not reduce the monthly payment amount. In other words, it does not re-amortize the loan. Customers can pay off the full loan or RIC amount early and at any time. You need to remind customers that once the equipment is installed in their home, it belongs to them. Vivint and our financing partners do not take a security interest in the equipment and will not attempt to reclaim the equipment. However, if a customer stops making payments towards their loan or financing or the Vivint retail installment contract, Vivint or the third-party financing partner may legally pursue the payments owed under the terms of the contract. You need to remind customers that Vivint does not allow co-signers. The individual who's signing the PSA or service contract must be the same individual whose name is on the address, whose social security number is being used, whose date of birth is being used, and whose credit card is used in the loan application. Those names must match. If they do not, a hold will be placed on the account and you will not be paid for the sale until the hold is resolved with One Stop. Allow the customer as much time as they want or need to read and review the PSA and other contracts.